Hey everybody, Mike DiDonato here from Faema, Canada, and today we're going to be looking at the Fiorenzato F64 Evo and F64 Evo Pro commercial grinders. Before we discuss the differences, let's talk about all the similarities we're going to find with these two grinders. Now, the first thing on the back here, there's a beautiful fan. Now, why that fan is important is when you're using these grinders in high volume cafes with continuous usage, you're gonna find that your burrs, after constantly spinning, crushing beans, heat will just be generated. It's a natural thing that happens. Now, what that fan offers is the ability to instantly cool and create a cool environment. That way, as long as your burrs stay cool, you're not gonna worry about cooking, roasting, and essentially changing the organic complexion of your coffee. Some other similarities with these grinders. You'll notice both of them have this big, beautiful color touchscreen. Why is the color touchscreen important? It gives you all your operating options. So with that touchscreen, you can program 3 different doses, so a single, a double, and a triple if you're using a bottomless or a different type of portafilter. You can have 4 different grind modes: standard, direct, pre-selection, and automatic. And in those grind modes, it really allows you to kind of customize the grinder to your workflow and environment. Moving forward with the screen, it allows you to program the time setting for each grinding option. So your single, your double, and your triple. Whatever it may be, depending on your beans, your roast, how many grams you're using, you're gonna be able to program that in. Now, these are not grind by weight options, but it gives you some flexibility in determining which blend is best for you and what time works best for that blend. The downfall of big screens like that is in certain environments, certain restaurants that have more of a dim lighting, kind of a vibey place, people come in and they're like, yeah, we don't really want that. So what Fiorenzato has done is they've recognized that and they've given you a dark and a light mode on both screen options, as well as the ability to change the brightness. So even in restaurants or cafes or bars where it's kind of like chill, quiet, low light situation, you can accommodate with that grinder and you don't have to worry about having those big color screens. Another similarity between these two grinders is the fact that they're both stepless adjustment. Now what that means is there's a threaded top and bottom burr piece. And as I turn one or the other, I can choose to stop, start, and go at any point in time. A stepped grinder would stop and lock into each individual position, giving you less flexibility. Both of these on the commercial scale are stepless and give you ultimate flexibility when choosing your grind setting. Finally, both grinders will clock all your stats. How much time it was used for, how many shots you've prepared, single, double, etc. You're really gonna have a whole world of discovery to see how much coffee you're producing with these grinders. Really helps you look at your sales and dial in sales versus coffee wasted or used. Now that we've talked about all the similarities, let's look at some of the key differences between these grinders. Now, the first thing you might have noticed already is the hoppers are different. Does this matter? Well, I mean, technically no. It's more of a design preference thing. There's no right or wrong there, just a difference we thought we'd point out. Now, the key difference between these two grinders is your access to the burrs. On the Pro, you can take the hopper out. There's 2 tabs on the back, and just like that, I can take my top burr out, I can see my bottom burr. What you'll notice is this one is their Fiorenzato Dark Tea, which is their titanium burr, so it's gonna give you a very long lifespan, and by taking it out like this, not only do I have the ability to clean it, get rid of any coffee oils, fats, stale grounds that are sitting in there, but my favorite feature of this is I'm not affecting my grind setting. You'll notice that that did not change. Where it's screwed in stays the same. So when I place this guy back into place and lock it, I don't have to worry about making any adjustments. Now, looking at the standard Evo model, that's kind of where it falls short. First of all, the burrs are made of stainless steel, so you're not gonna get the same longevity as the titanium. And in addition to that, to actually remove this plate, you need to physically take off your adjustment tool, hold it down, and turn the grinder until this entire mechanism comes out. This can be a headache and a nightmare for people, especially if they're doing it once a week, once a month. I would much rather go with something like this that gives me immediate access, the ability to clean and maintain it, and I can see the grinder health almost instantly. The final difference comes down to your colors. So there's only 2 options for the Pro, which is a black and Arctic white. And you get 3 on the Evo, which is an Arctic white, a black, and a gray. Final thoughts on these grinders. I really like both of them. Making a decision comes down to who you are and what you are. And by that I mean, if you're a high volume cafe, I really think this is the right choice. And the reason for that is you're gonna want the ability to see those burrs, to clean it as often as possible. If you're a restaurant, you're doing a few shots a day, low volume, more standard kind of workflow, I think this would be adequate. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna have to do less cleaning. And ultimately, you can't really go wrong with both. It comes down to what you need. If it's important for you to see this functionality, this is absolutely the right way to go. If not, again, then this is fine. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out our website for all your grinder needs, faema.ca. And don't forget to check out our Instagram for some cool and fun content at Faema_Canada.